Thank you for joining us on Alive News. My name is Elizabeth Mutfang. The headlines. Nafdac gives approval for malaria vaccine use in Nigeria. Festus Keyamo blasts Nigerian youth over attitude towards older generations. Protest breaks out in Adamawa State over governorship election results. On the foreign scene, thousands of Zecs turn out for anti-government protest. And in sports news, Ademola Lookman won't play for Atalanta against Fiorentina.
This is Alive TV.
And now the news in detail. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Nafdac, has approved R21 malaria vaccine for provisional use. Speaking during a briefing in Abuja today, the Director General of the Nafdac, Professor Mojisola Adeyeye, noted that the R21 malaria vaccine dossier complies substantially with the best international standards, which made the Joint Review Committee conclude that the data on the R21 malaria vaccines were robust and met criteria for efficacy, safety, and quality. The Nafdac boss stated that while the review committee recognized that the vaccine is 75% effective in protecting against malaria, it also adjudged that the vaccine's known and potential benefits outweigh its known and potential risks, thereby supporting the manufacturer's recommended use. According to her, the provisional approval of the R21 malaria vaccine makes Nigeria the second country in the world to approve its use after Ghana, while stating that the country expects to get at least 100,000 doses of the vaccine in donations soon before the market authorization will start making other arrangements with the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. Nafdac disclosed that the vaccine is indicated for prevention of clinical malaria in children from 5 months to 36 months of age. The Minister of State, Labour and Employment, Festus Keyamo, has carpeted Nigerian youth over the rate of disrespect towards the older generation on social media. The minister lamented that it is appalling that the youth are justifying their disrespectful nature under the guise of being angry with the older generation for mismanaging the affairs of the country. Keyamo argued that the real reason for the movement was the deep-seated tribal and religious sentiments which have been packaged by the youth to appear as something else. Some supporters and members of the People's Democratic Party in Adamawa State have taken to the streets in protest over the current situation regarding the governorship election in the state. Marching through the streets, the protesters held placards with inscriptions such as, and I quote, "Adamawa is not for sale" and "INEC, the world is watching," amongst others. The Resident Electoral Commissioner, REC, of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Adamawa State, Hudu Yunusa Ari, on Sunday, under controversial circumstances, declared Binani winner of the governorship election while collation was still in progress. The declaration sparked controversy even as INEC quickly moved and nullified the announcement. The electoral umpire also suspended the collation of results and summoned the REC to Abuja. On the foreign scene, thousands of Zecs demonstrated in Prague's Central Square on Sunday, calling on the government to quit as they protested over high inflation and energy prices. Police did not give estimates of the size of the protest, named Zekia Against Poverty. The protest, like a similar demonstration in March, was organized by a non-parliamentary political party PRO, which has criticized the center-right government of Prime Minister Peter Fiala for its handling of the energy crisis that has hit Europe since Russia's invasion of Ukraine more than a year ago. In sports news, Nigerian forward Ademola Lookman will not be available for his Italian club Atalanta when they take on Fiorentina in a league game later tonight, April 17th. Lookman was expected to lead Atalanta to the Stadio Artemio Franchi to take on Fiorentina as they continued their push for a top-4 finish. Unfortunately, the 25-year-old Super Eagles of Nigeria striker is currently down with minor physical fitness issues. Atalanta's manager, Gian Piero Gasparini, announced Lookman's absence during the pre-match press conference ahead of the game, which will kick off tonight. And with that, we've come to the end of the news for now. Once again, my name is Elizabeth Mutwang. Do have a great day.